Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
I don't even know you, but you know where I stood. At this particular moment, I know you'd help me if you could. What I need isn't simple. I'd ask what I should do. I know you have all the answers, don't you? 'Cause I'm still years off you. And so I'll play this in my desperation. I'm on my knees, I've lost my pride. The answer you give could save me from desolation. Tell me the grass isn't greener on the other side. You are my apple, made from misty glass. You are my promise, future from the past. I would ask you a million things if only you'd respond in turn. But the first thing that I would ask is, how much have you learned? And it's uncertainty that wrecks my brain. You felt it before and I know you know it will. Will there be a time when I can't think again? Your very existence shows that time will tell. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. That's how the world will fall. All for one will be living in my own personal house of glass. Set and wait for the priestess to bless my soul. Told me my sins, leave me clean for the end. Tell me it's alright that she's seen it and it's fine. And so I'll break this in my desperation. I'm on my knees, I've lost my pride. The answer you give could be my sole conviction. Tell me the grass wasn't greener on the other side.
Radio killed the video star.
How can this be?
Which radio? TigerTails Radio. It's perfect. Internet radio has never been so fuzzy.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK, and joining me in the studio we have a Hedgington,
Hello, everybody.
and we have a Xavier, and somewhere in the wonderful realms of the Rand of Discord, there should be an Echo.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Mr. Echo, how art thou?
I am very well, thank you. And how are you?
I am very good, thank you very much. Now, for those paying attention, today is Season 12, Episode 32, Show number 941 in total.
He's reading the board.
He's reading the board. And it is also our 16th anniversary!
Hooray!
You couldn't tell from the YouTube banner.
Yes.
And also these lights up here.
Yes, we have decorated.
Yes.
We have thrown some lights up.
We have decorated.
Yes.
Yeah, this is about as close to decorated as we're going to
So
get.
we should sound the trumpets. There we are.
Dear God. 16 years
Yeah.
to this
Doesn't
day.
that make you feel old? The fact that I
16
was
years, good
just
grief.
starting college in the September of 2004 when this first kicked off.
Wow.
Jesus.
Well, this was July the 20th, 2004, when everything started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When myself and Hedgie went to Mapland with the aid of Wardy and got some mics and shit and plugged it all into a PC and started experimenting.
Yeah.
So what you mean is I hadn't even started college when this kicked off.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in the post-school summer holiday.
Yes, I was in the beginning of the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Our life was so great, and then we were introduced to Echo, and it all went downhill.
Wow.
Well,
yeah.
I
Captain
know
Snark.
there's going to be a lot of ribbing on me later in the show, so I'm getting mine in early.
So this is TigerTails Radio Season 12, Episode 32, 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are no longer 8.
We're now
Very much.
16.
Yeah, we're 16. We're
So
double
in
8.
theory, we're now legally
We're
allowed
legally allowed to drink. No, we're not.
now legally allowed to fornicate with anyone we desire.
We're just not allowed.
No, we're not.
We're legally allowed to fornicate with anyone who we desire. We're just not allowed to talk about it on the internet.
Indeed, yeah.
We're
However-
technically legal, but not. That's
Well,
also
presumably
16
only
is.
people of similar age, because otherwise, if they are under the
It
age
gets
of youth-
creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's technically legal, but not. It's one of those ages where you go, oh, I can do so much, but I can't.
But I can't.
I can do so much, but so few.
Yes.
I can
It's
do
like
so much. No,
you can ask a girl on a date, but you can't drive her home.
try.
Well, no, you can't.
I thought
You
if you had a moped, you could.
Yes, well, no, because you can't take passengers
Yeah.
on it.
Oh, really?
So she could jog
Yeah.
alongside.
Yeah.
You could
or
have
she
a
could
moped
get one of
each.
her own.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah.
a moped double date.
And we all grew up in the days where 16 actually meant something.
Oh my god.
Nowadays, it's
Man,
fucking
double
nerd.
dating and the actual partners of the mopeds. Mm.
Or equally, if you're disabled, then at 16 you could learn to drive.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, if you have a physical disability, you can learn to drive at the age of 16.
We have heads.
So-
Does that count?
No, I have a mental disability,
okay.
not physical.
Damn it.
Also,
Yeah.
tangential.
No, it's not a tangential disability. No.
Well, you're tangential to us. So yes, we are here doing an anniversary show. So this means lots of tangents, lots of reminiscing, a selection of music. We're gonna be looking to doing some fibbage, quiplashing, some sort of Jackbox game later.
Are you speaking into the right part of your mic, Pete? Because you're awfully echoey.
Yeah.
He's got it sideways.
Hello.
Really not.
on? Well, that's the front.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah, that's top.
Yeah.
Back. Headphone users, deafened.
It's a
Yes,
colour,
yes,
so
indeed.
it can
Hang on.
record-
I don't
Headset
even get any
users.
compression over here. I just get it bang straight in the ear hole.
Headphone users, Xavier is now in your left ear.
Hey!
I am in your left ear.
And now he's in your right ear.
Oh, good grief.
And now you wish he wasn't in any of them.
So what we'll try and do is, well, we normally do a review of the week where we look back over our weeks, but this is an anniversary show, so let's look back over the last 16 years because we feel fucking ancient.
Let's have a review of your last 16 years.
I was hoping you'd say
Well.
something like that, actually, Xavier. I've got a little treat for the listeners after we've done our review of the week.
Little treat. Oh, you want us to do? You actually want us to do the segment now?
So, who's going to review first?
Well, go on then, Hedge, since you were one of the co-creators of this.
Okay. So just
Causes.
my week then, yeah?
No, just give us some memories of your 16 years with
Oh, here we
Toast
go.
Radio.
Oh,
One of the
good grief.
reasons why we're here. Yeah.
Well, I think obviously the first season was the one intense where we attempted to do every single day, and it got to the point
We did.
where I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, we had some dark points doing this.
Yeah, we did.
It was a
Especially
slog.
Especially when we were moving, and it was like, okay, we're moving. Oh, we have to do the show. We're freaking moving. We don't have to do a show. Oh, no, yes, we do.
We still got a show out on that day.
Yeah, we didn't have to. We could have gone, yeah, we're moving, we can't really do a show.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have been able
Yeah.
to do a whole year concurrently. We'd have broken for a day, and that would have ruined everything. So we did a show. Admittedly, it was only a 10-minute show at the end of the day, but we still did a show.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that in the original 1 year of 365 days of stuff that has been pulled and been semi-considered. Well, aside the name of the show obviously being
There
the
was, of
first
course,
one.
the games that we used to have, such
Yep.
as Russian roulette.
Yes. Oh, I remember Russian roulette. I
How
wish I
to
could
fuck up
find
your
the
teeth.
I wish I could still find the jingle for Russian roulette.
Oh, you don't have it anymore.
I don't know where it's gone.
It was stored on a hard drive on a PC that's probably dead, or on fire, or both.
Or both. Most likely both.
But yeah,
Yeah.
there's that one which we did, which usually I lost. So yeah, I kept getting shot.
Yeah.
There was also the
his
one
game as well.
There was also the other little mini segments we do where we would do something really stupid like snorting sherbet.
Which is available on our YouTube channel,
Yes, it is. Thankfully, I look a lot different, so people can't tell it's me. So
except for the laugh and your name and your voice.
Yes.
But also the fact that that was filmed on the last day of season 1. That was on the final show after we'd made the declaration that it was going to be the last show
Yeah.
of TigerTails Radio.
Yeah.
We thought forever. Mm-hmm. We thought wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was
Yeah.
what, a year, because you'd moved
Yeah.
into the house,
Yeah, we're in the house by that point.
and it was like a
we'd gone
year
from the
or
flat to the
two,
house.
I think. And it wasn't start the show; it was do mini bits. I want to say it was do mini bits because I was adjacent to these guys, season 2-ish, but I was dragged in for some bullshit.
Yes. What year did you join?
I
Four
started
or
to
three?
I started to know you guys around about the time you did Have I Got News for You thing, when suddenly
Yeah.
the radio show started to be a thing again.
Oh, yes.
Well, that was...
But
the
I hadn't moved in.
That was Open Mic News. That was someone else's project, and I was asked to do a few guest episodes on.
Yes.
And so one of them I thought, I know, I'll rip off the Have I Got News for You format, and there just happened to be enough people around at the time to
Yeah.
make it work, so that was quite handy.
Here, read this. Why? You're going to do a radio thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And I got to come up with some terrible jokes.
Yes, you did.
It was, yeah.
that exists somewhere.
Yeah, that's on the internet. They say the internet's forever. That's not strictly true.
So
Finding
I
some of the
hadn't-
archives has been hard.
I hadn't moved in for season 2 because you kind
No,
of
you went around.
then.
You went around in season 2. You came along at the end of season 3,
Oh, okay.
and then during the midway of season 3, Hedge quit the show because it was too busy, and so you took over for
IRC corner.
for the half of season 3,
Yeah.
and then became a full-fledged cast member in season 4. See, look at me, I'm a memory.
Not the Wiki.
Okay, thanks, WikiFur.
WikiFair, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah,
We became a featured article on WikiFur. That's how good our WikiFur was.
that's pretty impressive, to be fair.
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah,
got the
that-
notification one day, so it was like, would you like to be a featured article, WikiFur? I was like, yes.
It was back in the day when the internet was wild and free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And small little podcasty things like us could play music that were no longer available for
So
us now.
season 2 into season 3, because I knew these guys. I knew the radio show existed because people talked about this shit.
Season 2 was a prick.
Yeah, season 3, I started turning up, and it was kind of like the experimental stage, because it was like, okay, we're a podcast
Ish.
ish.
Well, we're live.
We're
It was
live.
live on Shoutcast.
Yeah, and it was on Furry radio station.
No, it was mostly season 1. By the time season 3 rolled round,
It was some.
I can't remember when Britfur was. I can't remember
Yeah.
the Britfur era.
It was Simba's Paws, wasn't it?
Originally it was Simba's Paws, the server, yes. No, Simba's Paws was the website host.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Pridelands was the server.
Pridelands. Then loads of other radio stations started popping up.
Yeah.
So we were on... I want to say...
Britfur.
Well, we're Britfur, yes. I want to say Furcast. There was one of the American stations we got a shot on.
Shoutcast.
Yeah, no, one of the American
Shoutcast
Shoutcast
was
stations.
Ah, right, yes.
Shoutcast was the protocol. And I want to say Furcast. I don't think it was, but I can't remember where. But yeah, we had, and that's when we had to bring in the no swearing rating.
Yeah, because effectively it was Monday nights at a certain time, because TK worked Monday.
I had
worked.
I had
had
Monday
the
off.
Monday
I
off.
had Monday
Monday
and Tuesday off
So
because
that's
I
why
worked at
the
Sega
show was
Park.
done. Yeah. So I'd moved into Southampton. I shifted jobs, moved into a tiny box room. Wardy was moving out. This is going way back, and effectively it was a case of, oh right, we need someone to move into this house. Oh, that's fine. I'm in a shared house. Don't really know anyone. You guys are friends because I got thrust upon you.
Yeah.
So I moved in, and I'd been like a guest on some of the shows, and it was just IRC Corner for those young'uns. It's kind of like a chat feature, but
Good
Shit.
old IRC. You say young'uns. I mean, I know what IRC is, and apparently I'm a young'un.
No, you're younger than us. There's a slight difference. And I would sit in the corner, and there might be a microphone available, taped to like a fucking box. Or a jar of pickles, depending on the situation at the
Jar
time.
of Pickles was my microphone stand during season 1.
There was bizarre shit going on, and it was then a case of, right, you need someone to look after chat. So we had Kick Split that lasted quite well.
Yep. Hashtag Kick Split.
We then had the hosts who would do the stuff, and it was just a podcast kind of thing. And then we experimented, and it was like, oh, we're broadcasting in the street. What do you mean we're broadcasting in the street? We're broadcasting down the road. Okay.
Yeah, we had a little one of those cheapo FM transmittery things.
It was very bizarre. We were literally pirate radio.
Well, you could go to the end of our driveway thing and pick us up. It was great.
And-
All
and-
30-foot radius.
And it was like walking into broadband era, because suddenly we had a webcam that showed still images. It was fucking useless, but still images of the studio.
Refreshed every like 25 seconds.
It was
or
20
something.
seconds.
It was something silly.
So you basically get...
Yeah, not that we actually did anything. And back at that time, I stayed away from the camera.
Well, if those of us who remember season 1, myself and Hedgie, when we did the we did a Saturday night party where it was the 80s disco.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was an 8-hour long show. It was because we used to broadcast about 3 hours at a time, but on Saturdays we had a little party and it would be like a 4-hour show, whatever. And so we had a longer show on this particular night. We invited a load of people over. It was a great time. But the studio was usually in the lounge / dining room area. We moved it into what had become Hedgie's bedroom because Hedgie had started squatting by this point. And so we moved the studio into there, and we each had a webcam on top of our own PCs. And so we ended up having 2 cameras, refreshing a picture every 20 seconds or so.
Yeah.
Which was great because we used to make signs and things and hold them up to our cameras.
Yes.
And it would
But
point at the other person in the webcam.
Season 2, Season 3, things had been moving around, because even back then the studio was ripped apart and put back together. So eventually it was in TK's room, which was what would you traditionally call the lounge.
Yeah.
And
That's
we
even
moved
4.
that around quite a few, because we had
Yes.
everyone facing the wall. That was a brilliant echoey podcast. That was fantastic.
Yep.
Then we had a desk moved away so the camera could face it, and IRC could stay hidden.
I also was in the corner.
IRC was always in the corner.
Isn't that how IRC exists, though? Hidden in a corner somewhere?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Literally,
Pretty much.
Even on the internet, that's how it works.
Well, it was kind of a chat thing that existed. It was like similar to Discord. You would have someone who would pay attention to the chat stuff and just interact with the people who were in the chat when people remembered to be in the chat. And inevitably it was fuck around with the little functions.
Well, this was because in seasons 1, 2 and 3, we didn't have proper mic stands.
No.
We had things that were balanced. We had mic stands, actual proper mics, but they were the ones that were sat on the tabletop themselves.
Yeah.
And you just jam the microphone into a little cup holder that was on
Don't
it.
bang the table was a common thing.
Yeah, so we couldn't have laptops on the table or anything like that. It just had
Laptops.
to be
How many
us.
people had laptops in our group in season 2? It was like I was borrowing yours to run IRC.
Yeah, well, so IRC was in a corner on a PC, well away from all the mics.
Yeah.
And so IRC corner would occasionally have to shout things to the rest of the cast if
Yes.
the chat had said something interesting, which was fun. So season 3 we managed to get IRC corner a microphone that was
Yeah.
just propped up and balanced. But then
And-
season
and
4 came along
our
and we
pop
had
guards.
proper mic stands.
Our
Yes.
pop guards were chopsticks, little fucking needlework
Embroidery
things,
circle things.
and
Yep.
stockings.
Evie stockings, so that's what she donated.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they worked. They worked.
Well, you only ever give those to gay men, don't you?
I know, right? I was like, I'd like to get some pop guards, but they're expensive. And he was like, hold that
Yeah.
thought.
we also had some stupid games, because we had 20 questions, which got broken.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had
I like 20
battleships,
questions.
Yeah.
which kind of lasted a little while.
Yep.
And I think it was about season 3 into season 4, we started looking at other stuff, because we were doing webcamming. We were actually getting broadband and we were actually having...
Season 6 was the
things.
first fully live video episode.
Yeah.
And it was because Shoutcast went down, because we, by that point, had our own Shoutcast server. Shoutcast had gone down. We were like, shit, what do we do? Livestream.com. Okay, we'll give them a shot. And we actually had a whole live streamed episode on video, which proved the format worked.
And if you were here a couple of seasons ago, you would remember that
Season
the
10.
picture that was at the beginning of the show and also during the songs was a picture of myself and TK sitting around a microphone
Behind the
looking
telly.
rather perturbed. And that was one of the most infamous events where we couldn't hear anything coming through the microphones. So we were yelling at them, lots of profanity going on, wondering why we couldn't hear ourselves.
This took about 20 minutes.
However, when we figured out the problem, which I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember what the problem was either, but we
Yes.
knew that it wasn't as much of a problem as we thought
Yes.
when people in the AOL Instant Messenger chat, because that's what we used to use in Season 1,
Yep.
popped up messages, went,
We can hear you.
yeah, you do realise we can hear you, you know.
We couldn't hear ourselves, but they could hear us.
And this wasn't the worst. We had through season 3, season 4, season 5, the first 20 minutes of the show to break shit. Break shit meaning
Yep.
mics wouldn't work, the backing music wouldn't work, the broadcast wouldn't work,
Cables wouldn't work.
Cables
There'd
wouldn't
be
work.
mysterious hums or buzzes or things.
or one of us would be late, so inevitably it would be a case of TK goes live, door open, sorry I'm late,
Yeah, pretty much.
takeaway would arrive,
Yeah.
even though we ordered, an hour before. It's like, oh, I understand you're about ready to broadcast. Takeaway!
There's like, great, now to mukbang.
Yeah.
And throughout a lot of the seasons in Southampton, we're in Southampton. What the fuck am I saying? In the house, not Mr. House.
So, Studio
the
B.
house, Studio
Studio
B.
B, yeah.
It was a case of a Monday. That would be when I used to work back in British Gas. I'd finish for that day. I'd have 2 days off. So I'd go by the co-op, grab like a full bottle of beer or something, and usually Tiger because the guy in the corner. And then it was a case of grab a takeaway sometimes, and we just roll into the studio, sometimes literally, after work, unwind, bitch, and then do the show. And we had a bunch of stuff that we would go through. It was also easier to do music. We had a lot more music somehow.
That's because there was a lot less restrictions back in those
Yeah.
days.
Indeed, yes.
Because we didn't have to worry about YouTube overlords going, no.
Yeah, it was the wild, wild west.
It was a very
Speaking,
wild west.
Speaking of music, is it time for another song?
Shortly, yes.
Shortly.
Yeah,
okay.
we're not quite 9 o'clock.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, it transitioned because unfortunately we did all move out of Studio B. I moved off into the New Forest, which meant I had to find internet and get that into my house. Once that happened, I was able to broadcast in from where I lived.
Where we moved into Studio C,
Yes.
which was
Well-
great because it didn't have a phone line.
I was going to buy my own place, attempt to, but the estate agent that I was going for decided to sell it from under me and then try to offer me a place in St Mary's. It was like, yes, we had this wonderful place, a dockside views in Ocean Village, but that was sold. We can offer you this skanky place in St Mary's. It was like,
Well, it'd be
I'm sorry,
fitting
what?
for you, Hedgie.
No, I have some self-respect.
Yeah.
Also, I don't want to
you?
give up a freaking dockside views for St Mary's.
Yeah, so that season was the start of a lot of transitions because I was outside of the studio a lot of the time. A lot of people were then also moving out from Southampton because we had a lot of migration going north.
we lost Evie, we lost Big Alex, we lost Little Alex.
Yeah.
And then I think a year after that, oh no, it wasn't a year after that, a few years after that, because we still managed to keep the show going with these two stuck in what could officially be called a toxic waste dump.
It was a box.
It was a
Yeah,
dump.
it was.
There was dramatic life changes, so we then had the filmed drunk show. I believe it was the filmed drunk show that
Well,
cut off.
Season 7, episode 53.
Yeah,
Most
the
of the
cut
time,
off,
which doesn't
most
exist.
of the time it was, I think after everybody left, it was pretty much you and Alex doing the show because I
and
would be
myself.
at work most
Yeah,
of the time.
you were
so-
usually at work.
Yeah, I was usually at work.
But we had
Well, it
Alex,
was-
Felis,
yeah,
myself,
yeah, me, Alex and Felis.
TK.
Yeah.
And this particular show was at a particular point within my life where a lot of shit had happened. So we decided to broadcast for a while.
We have a drunk show.
Yeah, we had a
was
drunk
the,
show.
It was the official end of season drunk show. It
Yeah.
was the unofficial episode 53 of season 7.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you look in the archives, you won't see that.
No, no, you won't. It got cut off because that was back in the day when it would only allow so much recording,
4 hours, and it
Yeah.
was done via Google Hangout.
which was quite handy considering what.
Was it a bit of a train wreck?
Just a bit. I mean, it was a good
Well,
fun
it wasn't
episode.
really a train wreck. It was more the train crashing, bursting into flames, the flames converting to a nuclear waste dump,
Well, no, it was a
And then it took out
celebration.
Nagasaki and
Yeah.
Hiroshima.
It was a celebration, and then it was drinking, and then it was the results of drinking. That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, the show went on long enough for you to figure out what happens after people got drunk.
Yeah.
So that happened, but we still managed to carry on though, even though we did lose little Alex. Felix is now disappearing off in the ether because he's looking after family. He's a bit better now from the few conversations that I've spoken to him. So a lot of the regulars vanished.
I do remember the 1 year where I got given New Year's Eve day shift to work.
Yep.
So I finished work at 8 p.m. or something like that. Yeah, 8 p.m. I left, went into Asda, found a magnum of Prosecco for 12 quid and went, having that, brought that back, and we had a magnum of Prosecco at 12 o'clock.
Do you remember
to
our first
celebrate.
New Year's party? When we saw in 2005?
Ooh,
With the
grief.
very first karaoke night,
Oh, yes.
where we got everyone down and we played SingStar.
Was that when Pepsi joined us?
That was when Pepsi joined us,
Yes,
and she did Ace of Spades.
Yes.
Yeah, that
which
was
I
before.
really
In the style of
wish.
Eric Cartman.
Yes, by accident. I really wish I still had that recording.
We don't.
Oh, it was amazing. And
There's enough stuff that does kind of exist that a lot of us people don't wish that did, but that's fine.
I remember I did Affirmation, and everyone said it was really good and I should do it again. And then I blatantly refused to until the end of the season.
Indeed, yeah. Well, you go for the Bob Dylan style of singing, don't you? Which is literally not really singing, it's just growling.
Noise.
Yeah.
Oh, you say that. We got one of your songs in the playlist, so
Yeah, we did.
You
But
can-
then, this was then after I started taking singing lessons and actually improving my voice.
So bear that in mind, folks. Now then,
And yeah, lastly then, before we go into the music, we have had some times though when we have been off the air. Traditionally this was season breaks, but there has been the internet issues, because that happened back in Studio B.
Yep.
The internet issues that happened when moving into
Studio C.
Studio C, and then COVID
Yeah.
and internet
Oh, well,
issues that happened.
and also when you got older and realised that continuing on whilst you're moving house is a bad idea, and then having an inter-season break carefully positioned so that it fell when you were moving house.
When we weren't broadcasting, when we weren't trying to do a year in a row, then yeah, stopping the season mid-season, fine. But when we're trying to do every single day for a year in a row, you don't want to break that chain, because that was kind of halfway through the season, and it's like, we can get past this, we can, we can complete the year.
Yeah, but
but also you were a lot younger and more wild then.
And had energy and sleep.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
whereas
one of those
now
things
you're,
is a lie.
But, he says, one of the things, and Echo's really going to miss this, there's a lovely thing, because I managed to go through the archives and I managed to find the Winamp Jukebox.
This is old. This is old.
Yes.
Shall we spin it?
You want to stick a quarter in the Winamp Jukebox and see if you
Yeah,
get a
let's
song?
spin the Winamp jukebox.
Well, just before we do, let's just say goodbye to Echo for a moment.
Okay.
So this is the moment you can put the stream on, Echo, and put the sound up, and then you can hear what's
Okay.
going on.
Okay.
Yes, I shall do.
So, we'll say goodbye to Echo,
Get
and
my quarter ready.
get your quarter ready. I need to get the video thing ready so I can quickly...
This
have
was
that.
very much designed in the era of not being able to see what the
Yes.
fuck was going on.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
I'm ready to go. And
Let's see what we get.
Living your life so carefully, but I'm living mine so carelessly.
Open your mind to a new way of thinking. Life is short, you'll miss it if you're blinking. On your boat, trying to stay afloat but sinking. Cowards will give in while the warriors are winking. Life will test you, under pressure, champions turn pressure into pleasure. Best you get your backside back into the ring, ding ding. Fight it like you were a wrestler. Been through tough times, but amazingly, I live life like nothing phases me. Whether that's stupidity or bravery, with this frame of mind, nothing will be breaking me.
Living your life so carefully, but I'm living mine so carelessly. Play my games without a referee. Anything for some serenity. I got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the
If demons come knocking, gotta turn them away. Burn them with flames and returning your pains. I bet you they get your soul searching for days. Don't be delirious, but my theory is gotta take life a little less serious. When you are surrounded by millions of idiots, you can feel alone, but you gotta show resilience. The wicked feel like make or break. Don't be too scared to make a mistake. Like an earthquake, shake the place. And if you smell that freedom, well, I'll take a taste.
Living your life so carefully, but I'm living mine so carelessly. Play my games without a referee. Anything for some serenity. I've got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds. And I ain't coming
Can you tell my mentality's got me going against gravity? In the clouds so happily, chasing dreams, not a salary. Life is precious and it's sad to see it getting flushed down the lavatory. You're a tragedy, short of a catastrophe. I can see you're practically just
living your life so
living your
carefully.
life so carefully.
But I'm living mine
But
so
I'm living
carelessly.
mine so carelessly.
Play my games without
Play
a
my games
referee.
with no referee.
Anything for some
I'll do anything
serenity.
for serenity.
Got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds. And I ain't coming down. Got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds. And I ain't coming down.
You're listening to Tiger Tails Radio, abusing our internet privileges since 2004.
And that was Jake Aldridge with
Yes.
In the Clouds.
And if I'm correct, is that the first song that Jake sent us?
It was, yes.
Yay.
And it was back in 2016.
Yeah.
January
We
2016.
got a privilege of being able to
Wow.
play his
Yeah.
song before anybody else did.
Yeah, he actually approached us.
Yes.
And he
Well,
put
it
up
has
in the emails.
continued
And he
to.
still does,
Yes,
actually.
he still does.
does.
We do love him.
Yes, he is great.
Yes.
Not normally my favourite genre of music, but I do like Jake's stuff.
Yeah, he is really good.
So, yes. Anyway, now I said earlier that we were going to have a little thing before the music, but it ended up being after the music.
Okay.
But I'm going to play a Blast from the Past. Echo, if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'm just going to mute you again. So,
Okay.
so feel free to have a listen to this bit. And it's going to be a little bit of a cringe for Hedge.
Oh,
and
really?
probably a little bit of a cringe for me.
Yeah.
It's only a minute long. It's
Okay.
quite short. But I managed to find an archive of an episode of Season 1.
It's not My Pet Something, is it?
No, it's not My Pet Wardy.
Oh, okay.
I really wish it was My Pet Wardy, because that was fantastic.
All right, well, let's get it over and done with, because I'm dreading this now.
No, because this was from the aforementioned the disco night
Oh, yes.
that your friend, whose name I can't remember now, Alan, yep, your friend Alan, archived for us.
Yes, he did.
Because he was nice like that and actually sent us the CD
Yes.
of the 500 of megabyte MP3 that 8 hours of broadcasting
Yeah.
generated at 24 kilobits per second. Ooh, the quality. So I've had to try and rescue this as much as possible because, as you can imagine, yeah, 24 kilobits per second mono shoutcast stream. Not going to be the greatest quality. You're definitely going to hear the age.
Yeah.
But here is a minute of Tiger Tails Radio, Season 1.
Okay.
Who's going to own you?
That'd be the modern version, wasn't it? Yes,
Can you imagine them releasing that?
of course. So it'd be Dr. Beat, it'd be Dr. Leaked, wouldn't it?
Oh, God. Why have I started? No.
You must do, yeah.
My brainchild has escaped and gone off on its own.
Yes.
Somebody bring back my brain. It's too small to be out alone.
Oh God. No, you're kidding me. Stop.
I still need to go back to Thorpe Park and collect my spleen from Colossus.
Yes.
I want it back.
Yes, you must go back sometime
Indeed.
and go and get it. So, excuse me, did you...
Excuse me, Mr. Colossus,
Those
can I-
things you have on the catch net and everything, was my spleen in there at all? Sort of,
Lost and found. Yeah, we wondered where this came from.
This red thing, sort of,
Bleeding a lot.
Yes.
Quite important to my digestive system somewhere.
Yes, I think I managed to just reclaim my stomach. But,
Well done.
yes. The contents were unretrievable, however.
There we go. That was some archive.
Very young, aren't they?
Yeah, indeed you were.
Oh, we sounded so young then.
I still had my friggin' public school voice before I managed to lose it and have this Southampton drawl. So yeah,
You just sounded awfully camp.
I did, yeah.
Well, it still
Before
does.
before I started hanging out down here, and everyone was like, "Why do you sound like you're basically walking with a stick up your backside?" It's like,
Because he was.
because I basically
Yeah.
went to an educated school. I need to sound uneducated now, right? Okay.
What you mean? What you mean, Hedgie? All of your plastic and other stuff.
Well, I managed to lose the T and things like that and stuff like that. So
He says saying the T. Yeah.
That cat was a twat. It sat on the mat and shat.
anyway,
Oh, the mists of time. How much have we
Absolutely,
missed
yeah.
you?
That's okay, because there are lots and lots of archives of season 3 onwards, Mr. Xavier.
Yes, I know they are. Yeah.
If I'd really been bothered to sit down, I could have got lots of lovely, juicy audio footage from you as well.
Yes, I imagine so.
Yeah, but he hasn't changed though.
I mean, he's still just old.
Yeah.
Well,
Notifications.
I wasn't going to say it, but... Anyway, it is our time for a spotted game, I think.
hey,
Bit of Jackbox.
A little bit of Jackbox to kick things off, yes. And I actually need to give it to Jackbox, don't I? That would help.
yes, it would.
There we go. Pop, 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 pop. And I'm in. Awesome. Right, so let's press some buttons here. Kill off the backing music. And bring in the Jackbox. So we have some Fibbage 3 on the go.
Hey,
Because we all like a bit of Fibbage.
we do.
Ooey up.
O-E-O-P. O-E-O-P.
Ooey up.
That sounds like a chorus for a really cheap Eurodance song.
Oscar Echo, Oscar Papa. That is your Fibbage code for the day.
O-E-O-P, O-E-O-P, O-E-O-P.
Oh, Eurovision, we miss you.
We miss it when it was actually good and it actually had Eurodance in it.
Well, the trouble with the Eurodance is that's a very specific era of time.
That's why it was Eurovision. It was supposed to be cheesy Eurodance and nothing else.
Well, it was a bunch of different things that changed because music changed through the year.
Hey, we've got Cosmic, we've got Rhubarb, we've got Not My Jess.
We've got Command Prompt Echo. I think someone's feeling left out for all the funky letters.
Well, these young people, they always got to keep up with the trends,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, if you want to keep up with the trends, what is it? That fucking creepypasta looking techno font that scrolls
But,
up and down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but actually the intention of my exclamation mark is that exclamation mark before a variable is a not.
So not Echo.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
is it that you just put the what's the word? The audible emphasis at the front of the word. So instead of
Echo.
echo, it's instead of echo, it's echo.
Did you know we started playing Jackbox games in season 9?
Did we?
Yeah.
Good
So
grief.
wow, so that was only the year
You don't know
the
Jack.
season before I joined then.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
of course.
No, we started with Quiplash and then later Quiplash XL.
Yeah, I thought you don't know Jack.
No,
Yeah, we
'cause
played that a couple of times.
we've played it, but only on stream once or twice because it doesn't really stream too well.
No,
So we've played it off stream. Anybody going to fill in our final hole?
I don't think they are. I
Well,
think
well-
we got the 7.
We'll give them a moment and see if anybody wants to fill in the final hole.
Yes.
Well, we're coming towards like middle end of July, so we've hit that middle point of the year of Satan, and we're looking at the downward stretch. I say downward stretch. We've got
I believe
November.
it's a black hole that all we can do is stare into and going deep in it.
Well, we've got everyone going. Everything could be back to normal by November, and I'm sat there going winter,
I'm going to start the game.
American
Yes, start
election.
again.
Yeah.
God.
Winter. Cold season. Yeah.
Good
gonna go well.
times.
Fibbage 3. Take it away, Cookie.
Hey there, I'm Cookie, and this entire game is made from reclaimed barnwood. You look like a bunch of dirty liars. This ought to be good. Oh, and if anybody else wants to join, they can get in the audience at any time. The audience votes on fake answers to fool those gullible players, and they also get to guess the truth. Let's hit it.
Round 1.
Round 1.
This is round 1, where you'll get 500 points for fooling the other players with your lies. And you'll score 1,000 for finding the truth. Select the category.
Ooh, TK, you're in
Life's a
first.
Me first, and life's a game is what I've chosen.
All right, question 1. Talk about a wise update. When Milton Bradley first introduced his checkered game of life in 1860, players with bad luck might have landed on a blank spot. Now, use your device to put in a lie that you think will trick the other players into believing it. If you're stuck, for half the points, you can hit the lie for me button and get a suggestion. Do it now.
TK was still a wee boy.
Yep.
Wow.
It's the game of, hey, the volume is everywhere in this game.
Sometimes they pose interesting ones that are really cool and quite interesting to do. Sometimes they pose ones like this, where you sit there and go,
No?
Okay, these are your choices. Pick the truth on your device now.
So, when Milton Bradley
how
first
dark we
introduced his
going?
checkered game of life in 1860, players with bad luck might have landed on a bankrupt spot, a black cat spot, a slavery spot, a butter spot, a blank spot, a snake spot, or a suicide spot.
like I said, how dark do we go? It's like dark or dark?
Let's see how things shook out.
Blank. Xavier Bart went for it. It was not my juice's lie. Snake. Rhubarb went for it. It was my lie.
No lie.
Bankrupt. Not my juice went for it. And it was Xavier's lie.
I got points. Is this
Black
it?
cat. Me and Cosmic went for it. It
my
was Hedgie's lie. Black. Echo, oh not Echo, and Hedge went for it.
Oh,
and it was Rhubarb's
Rhubarb's
lie.
Okay, please don't be suicide.
Nobody thought of this.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Dark game.
Okay.
Dark.
Okay.
So welcome to the start of the show, folks.
I know some people have played this game.
Okay, well, his graduate hog is, leading.
Rhubarb, choose a category.
Choose a category.
99.
Twins.
Oh, twins. Not the Arnold Schwarzenegger one?
Let's see what we got.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny
In
Vito.
2017, Kerry Funk of the Pew Research Center released the results to an interesting study of almost 8,000 twins, which hoped to see if they had identical blank. Write your lies now.
Why can't I type? There we go.
Your keyboard has died. Okay, so it's not quite what I was thinking, but that's fine. I like it. You put the answer in and go, that's too close to the truth. And
Yes.
you go, like we've done in previous ones where it's like,
you work it out and go, right, now I know where to go.
yeah, mostly.
Okay, take a look and find the truth.
Oh, fuck.
So, the study of almost 8,000 twins, which hoped to see if they had identical urges to kill, political beliefs, career ambitions, dental problems, sex lives, genitals, dreams, or taste in music.
Is where we now select the ones that were actually quite funny.
Well, that's the worry. It's like, which one is it?
And what did people
Oh,
pick?
that first one.
So,
Jesus, God
dreams.
knows.
Not my juice chose it, and it was Rhubarb's lie.
Lie.
Dental problems. Rhubarb chose it,
And it was.
and it was
not
not my
my
juice.
juice's lie.
They're just trading points.
Yeah, yeah.
Genitals. Cosmic chose it, and it was my lie.
Cosmic chose your
And it was
genitals,
also-
okay?
And
Oh, and it was also not
also
Echo's lie.
lie.
That's too...
And
Can
also,
you believe it? It was also...
also my lie.
hell!
Was that planned?
Sex lives. Yeah, it was Cosmic's
Cosmic's
lie.
lie. I was gonna be the
God
truth
damn
for a
it,
minute.
nearly,
That was
yeah.
very persuasive.
So political beliefs, Hedge chose it, and it was
Yes,
the
I got
truth.
it right.
Turns out twins usually do share political views, but they only express them with creepy ESP.
Never mind.
Genitals.
Well, that's 1,000 points in the lead, so this could be a foregone conclusion at this
Cosmic,
point.
choose a category.
Okay, pick a category.
Yoko
Oh,
Ono.
The
God.
musician chooses the musician.
Okay, here's the question. During the making of her album Approximately Infinite Universe, Yoko Ono surprised her sound engineer by making him record 20 seconds of blank. Enter your lies now.
I am so glad that wasn't close to the truth.
Likewise.
I have a feeling Cosmic will actually know this.
Everyone, guaranteed, is sat there thinking, oddly noises.
Yoko Ono is freaking weird. She is kind of weird.
Hence
Okay,
my
which one's the
statement.
truth?
So, Yoko Ono surprised a sound engineer by making him record 20 seconds of space, orgasming, crying, urination, a dead rat, hummingbirds, silence, or orgasm.
Orgasm.
I should have gone for dead parrot. I should have gone for dead parrot. Doesn't matter, it'd be the wrong answer and a terrible lie. People would have picked it for reasons.
Who hasn't chosen? Oh, everybody has.
All right, let's see what you guys picked.
Urination. 3
Bodily-
votes.
bodily
It was my
noise.
lie.
Your lie.
Nice fibbing.
Crying.
Crying, that's another lie.
It was mine.
That's starting to worry me.
Great lie.
Hummingbirds. Cosmic went for it. It was their lie.
Oh,
Well, there it is.
a dead rat.
Had to cut
Oh.
the song because the rat kept screwing up and coming back to life.
Yeah, Yoko Ono is kind of weird.
These questions are kind of weird. We've started with suicide and gone to dead rat, but
Why do
two...
they say truth is stranger than fiction?
But urination has brought me to second place.
And I'm still in nearly the... Well, I'm still
Now
at the
for round
bottom.
2, where the stakes are doubled.
Never mind. It's round 2 time. Double points.
we stand a chance.
Give me a category.
Hedgie, pick a category. 99. With
Pea?
Flake.
Flake?
Let's see how this strikes you.
Degree?
Please.
If you want to win back an X, maybe don't follow the lead of a student at Henan University in China. He presented his former girlfriend with 99
Red
blank.
balloons?
No, because that's
Answer your
German.
lies.
No, that's love balloons.
96.
Oh god, what would they present them in China?
What YouTube? Here, his 99 VPN certificate.
Here's 99 Audible sponsors. That's what YouTube is these days, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, Raid Shadow
Raid
Legend.
Legends.
All right, where's the truth?
Cool. So, if you want to win back an X, maybe don't follow the lead of a student at Henan University in China. He presented his former girlfriend with 99 foreskins, condoms, durian fruit, cats, hornets in a cage, watermelons, live bats, or blocked firewall ports. That's a lot of ports.
This is where everyone looks up what certain fruits are.
99 blocks, firewall ports. No internet in the China.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Oh, cats. Not Echo. Cosmic
Can you
Lie.
imagine the van filled with those cats?
Condoms. Love my juice. Saviour's Lie.
I have
They
points!
just lie.
Hornets in a cage.
Cage.
Saviour pick. My lie.
Your lie. The bees.
Live bats. A very popular answer. Love my juice's lie.
Nuts.
Oh, he's
Good
got
lying
to
there,
jump.
well fibbed. Damn,
Don't.
you all missed it.
Watermelons. Good
Yeah,
lord.
this move doesn't work unless your ex is Gallagher.
Fucking hell, these questions.
Yeah.
No one's very good at getting the truth this episode, are they?
No,
No.
but not my juice is
Live
edged
bats
it.
has taken to the point.
Yes.
God damn it.
Let's check in with someone who really matters.
Oh god.
Celebrity tweet. In November of 2014, Olympic swimmer Ryan Lochte tweeted, "Trying my first blank ever. Yuck." Type in your lies now.
Olympic swimmer Ryan Locks tweeted, trying my first blank ever.
Grand Lock.
Oh, good. I'm glad it's not that one. Question is, how many iterations on a certain theme are we going to see?
Well, it could be food, could be drink, could be...
You hope it's food, you hope it's drink.
I don't know, it could be gay threesome.
Trying my first ever Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Yuck. It was 2014 after all.
Who's still...
That would be Echo.
Not Echo.
Okay, seek the truth.
So, what did he try? Was it a durian fruit, a threesome, a salt bath, an espresso, a mud bath, a douche, a haggis, or hot ground bean water?
Someone really wants the durian fruit.
This might be the one where it actually is the durian fruit. You know, like,
Everyone's in.
Although it's
Yes.
probably going to be salt bath
Okay, let's
because
take a look.
Mud bath. 2 votes. My lie.
you're like,
Haggis.
oh come on.
Popular answer.
me!
Eddie's lie.
That was a good lie.
Yes.
Espresso. Not Echo. The truth.
Oh, I was going to pick it, and I changed it. Well done, Echo.
Why, thank you.
Echo's gone and got some points.
Finally.
And I'm back in the lead.
Kind of unassailable lead.
Echo is now not lost.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm still second.
I'm now
Echo's trying
slid
to
into
choose
the
a
middle.
category.
Pick a category.
It's your choice.
Yale.
Lethal karaoke.
Elusive bacteria.
Ooh.
Here's a
Topical.
question for you. To get
Maybe.
information on drug-resistant bacteria,
Oh,
researchers
Jesus.
at England's University of Exeter took some rather disgusting samples from blank.
Ooh.
All right, type in your lies.
Ooh. Ooh, good grief.
I vaguely want to say I recall this because I come from Exeter originally, and it is a student city, it is a university student city, kind of, if you can survive it. So yeah, I'm from Exeter. Really? Yeah.
There you go. son.
Why do you think I got the Devonshire
Write
accent?
something quick.
No, I thought
Everyone's
we
in.
I thought we wanted to be like. you know.
Okay, look for the
Tom
truth and
Hardy.
pick
From
it.
the Thames? No.
So, did they take it from the Thames, bovine anuses, students' rectums, surfers' butts, dead cows, cow nostrils, my anus, or mobile phones? The Thames. They went all the way up there just to get some river water.
Well, they needed to go somewhere where people had some education.
Then why did they go to London?
They went, they went to the bit of the Thames that's in Oxford.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, who needs to go? Who hasn't done it yet?
2,
Oh.
1.
Oh, somebody missed.
Internet.
I love this part.
Cow nostrils.
nostrils.
Cosmic
Logical.
voted. It was not my juices lie. Dead cows. Xavier's answer. And it was Cosmic's lie.
Still logical.
Mobile phones. Quite popular.
Oh, Xavier's lie.
Great lie there.
Yes.
Not your finest effort.
Oh,
Surfers'
Wow.
Of course, they use the technical term for a surfer's butt, cowabung hole.
Okay, they're now starting to recognise the type of answers we give and tailoring the questions.
Yes.
Well, that's pulled me out
I'm
of
now
bottom.
fourth now.
Ironically.
Still not in the bottom just yet.
Final fibbage.
Oh,
This,
God.
The final fibbage. One final question worth triple points. No pressure.
I feel we're
In
yearning for the 20
1997,
question
the
days.
Indiana House of Representatives passed a bill that redefined blank as blank. Answer your lies now.
Ooh.
1897. Everyone's now sat there going, 1897? What the fuck happened in 1897?
TK, I was just thinking, it's like yesterday.
There we go.
This is going to prove just politics in general is utter bullshit. TK, no time to write a novel.
Hey, everybody.
There we go.
I couldn't think of the word I was looking for.
Okay, here are your choices.
So we have biscuits as cake, slaves as staff, American Indians as reserve owners, pie as 3.2, beef as a pork-like meat, bankrupt as unable to work, women as minors, or pie as 3.154682339. There we go.
There are 2 pies.
I like pie. I am going to go for the answer I think is funniest, not necessarily the one I think is the truth.
You went for the one that's funniest.
To me.
There's a few.
Yes, there are.
Funniest to me. All everyone's in.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
So, women as minors, 2 votes.
That's Cosmic's lie.
Good lie.
Bankrupt as unable to work. Xavier's
Never
answer,
mind.
and it was Rhubarb's lie. Pie is 3.1546239.
Echo's
lie. Pie is 3.2.
I think that's the truth now.
It is
Yes,
the
it
truth.
is.
Ah, I was so close.
I was going to pick it and then I
Math is
thought,
a
no, I
whole
don't
lot
need to.
easier when it doesn't
Math.
have to be correct.
Oh, it's 3,000 points.
Yes.
Ah, that's probably one at the bottom.
Oh, Cosmic beat me! Well done, Cosmic.
Wow, I didn't end up in the bottom 3.
No, TK did this time round.
Yeah. 15 likes,
Thanks,
Cosmic.
Yeah, Cosmic did well today.
Cosmic is just the overall winner.
Yes.
Go,
Greedy.
Cosmic.
Greedy.
Jealous much?
So, yes.
Most likes.
Good grief. Worst
Worst
lie.
lie. Echo.
Yeah.
Most gullible.
Xavier.
Xavier. Comedian, Rhubarb, lots of likes, not so many votes. Least liked, TK Tiger.
Only got 5 likes.
Best lie, I am a bot. Mobile phones.
World's best producer of awkward moments, Xavier. That's nothing unusual.
Oh, yes.
Dear me. So what, we're going to fade back to some more reminiscing and music, or do another game? How we do this?
Well, you can go back to the studio here. Bye-bye for Bitch 3 sound.
Hello again, everybody.
I liked you.
That's another thing that was actually an improvement through the seasons. We had a funky toy. When I say we, he got a funky toy so that we can actually do funky shit on the fly.
We can
Oh, yeah.
crossfade and stuff, or we can... I can't really...
Previously, we had to press clunky shit, clunky big switches,
Pressing buttons, yeah.
big fucking
The-
buttons.
That didn't work
Well,
half the time.
There would sometimes work and other times go, yeah, no, I don't feel like it today.
But now I can do like funky things if I go back to Fibbage with like this effect.
Yep. What?
Yeah. Or if I press this button, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he brings a menu up so no one can see what he's doing.
Does that bring a menu up on the thing?
No, your
No.
thing.
Oh, yeah, my
our
thing.
thing is
Yeah, it doesn't
fine.
bring
We
up
don't
the
know what we're
screen.
doing.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's fine. Yeah, because if I go into this
God.
and go blah, 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 I can choose other methods.
Oh,
Yeah.
a screen wipe.
Yeah.
He's
It's
got
all
funky
very,
toys.
it's all very PowerPoint.
Now we just need Charlie Brooker to go. So, COVID-19 has destroyed half the country. I predicted it in Black Mirror, but nobody believed me. So,
Oh,
Racist
dear.
mirrors. Anyway, if we say goodbye to the Echo briefly, we shall move on to
Bye-bye.
another song.
bye-bye.
We'll see you in a moment, Echo.
Is this from the distant darkest past?
Not the distant darkest past. Well, there's a few songs left in the old Winamp jukebox, so let's give it another
Put it on
spin
the quarter.
and let's see what we get. Oh, good choice, Winamp.
July the 4th, we celebrate our independence. trend of violence and unrest. And so today I come to you with just one small request. It's time to stop each day at 3 and have a lovely spot of tea. It's time to make America great. Britain again. It's time to ditch the status quo and give the monarchy a go. It's time to make America great. Britain again. First we'll replace imperials with metrics. We'll even ditch the dollar for the pound. Then we'll adopt 230-volt electrics. And hip hooray when Charles is finally crowned. At roundabouts we'll all be effed when we start driving on the left. It's time to make America great. Britain again. Our social norms will change at once when we just call each other cunts. It's time to make America great. Britain again. And when we're proper British lads and lasses, we'll go out drinking anytime we like. We'll order pints of ale instead of glasses. And when we talk, we'll sound like Dick Van Dyke. Hello, Governor. Who cares about the Rio Grande? Come on, let's all go down the Strand. Have a banana. Make America great. Britain again. There'll be no need for leaving tips when we go out for fish and chips. It's time to make America great. Britain again. It's time to be the home of Harry Potter and claim the Stones and Beatles as our own. We'll all list Oxford as our alma mater, and healthcare debt will finally be unknown. Just like James Bond and Doctor Who, we'll call the lavatory the loo. It's time we make America great. Britain again. Each week on Facebook we can post 6 photos of our Sunday roast. It's time to make America great. Britain again. We'll apologize like proper Brits and tell them we'd be chuffed to bits if we could make America great. Britain again. So let's ask Liz to take us back and we'll salute the Union Jack. It's time to make America great. Britain again. The day we give the Queen the power and she shows Trump that other tower, we'll finally make America great. Britain again.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
Trying to push the slidey thing and it wouldn't slide. It's like,
Technical monkey fail.
This thing that goes upwards won't work. Stop pulling it, push it. All right.
no, it is a push. It is a push up, and I'm used to pulling it down to bring the cameras back up. Not pushing it up, but I've got them backwards today for no good reason. And it's weird. My fingers don't like it.
Monkey fail.
Speak for yourself, honey bunny.
I will. I'll teach them to use the buttons. The fuck he will.
Yeah, you fuck lot of. No, one of these days. I keep threatening this.
One of these days he'll teach me the buttons and immediately because of, does this fry the PC? Yes,
What does this
does.
button do?
It's like, great, I hope you've got a grand to pay for a new video mixer.
Yes.
That's why I said the PC.
No, that's your credit card then.
Right, so, bit more audience participation.
Yeah.
Bit more fibbage.
A bit more fibbage. I would have liked to have played some blankety blank tonight, but we don't appear to have enough people in the channel, so...
No, we do need to be kicked out though.
Pardon?
I'm going to have to refresh my page, aren't I?
Yeah, if people who are previously playing Jackbox could refresh their page.
Yep, okay.
All right, and it's supposed to go, you've been
The
disconnected.
internet is having fun. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Come on. Come on.
Invalid room code. There it is.
It's supposed to break in the first 20 minutes.
It didn't break, I'm just an idiot.
Yeah, it's just technical monkey error.
I blame you.
We blame you too.
Hey!
Eox.
Fibbage 3.
This is what a Yorkshire person sees when someone brings a resume. Hey, or CV.
So, Alpha, Oscar, Charlie, Victor.
Bad gags.
Bad gag.
Rhubarb. We'll give people a slight chance to fill the last hole. Got filled.
Hey, the final
Oh.
hole's been filled.
So a side of pork. Oh no, it's DH. Sorry.
DH is the victor. Well, hello, DH. Welcome,
Yes.
welcome to our little party.
Join the chaos as per usual.
So,
There will be cake.
we can go because there's no more holes to fill.
That is true. Let's get this show on the road. We're going to overrun this show, I can feel it.
Hi, I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, and in case there's an accident during this game, my blood type is O negative. Full house, I see. Fantastic. And anybody watching can join the audience anytime. Audience members try to spot the truth and choose their own lies to fake out the players. Let's go. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll net 1,000 for finding the truth.
1,000
Okay.
points.
Cosmic, choose category.
Category.
While we're choosing,
Martha
mind.
Stewart.
Martha Stewart's been chosen.
First question. In 2017, Martha Stewart made the surprising confession that she has blank 3 times. Okay, enter your lies.
There we go. It's a simple answer. We shall see what it does. The thing is, not many of us know who Martha Stewart is. What would Martha
I'm
Stewart
guessing.
have done?
I am guessing.
Right. Nearly there. We're just waiting
Hurry,
for
use the lie for me button if you're stuck.
DH, I think.
Yes.
I guessed wrong.
Stop looking at the answers. And
Oh, didn't get in.
never mind.
All right, pick the truth.
So, has Martha Stewart bought ready-made cake, prayed for salvation, married, made prank calls, used canned fruit, been sick, been hit by lightning, been in prison, or prayed 3 times?
There's 2 there that I think are quite feasible.
And all answers in.
Yes.
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
So, married. Not Echo. It was
my
Hedgie's
lie.
lie. Well done, Hedgie.
And it was also...
It was also Rhubarb's
That's a
lie.
Rhubarb's lie.
Hey!
Well done, Rhubarb.
Well, that was interesting.
Being in prison.
Prison.
And it was
Echo.
Echo's lie.
That was a big one.
Prayed. My lie.
Your lie.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Hey.
Bought ready-made cake.
I get points.
No, you don't.
Yay.
Oh, yes, you do.
he
Sorry, it's
does.
your lie.
It was a lie. We thought.
You guys blew it.
Oh, my
God
word!
damn.
Oh, I nearly went for that
Hair
one.
Yeah.
stayed perfect.
Damn it.
Annoying. There's going to be another one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Internet may be causing issues.
How about some Russian fibbage?
Ooh, Russian fibbage.
If you wanted to use the Russian version of the phrase, what goes around comes around, you'd say, the cat will eventually get a downpour of blank. Write your lies now.
And somebody goes, I speak fluent Russian, therefore I can tell you that the answer is...
Right. It's not that.
Nope. Because it didn't tell me off for being
No.
too close to the truth.
No.
It's going to be something fucking stupid, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, like
Vodka.
aubergines.
Vodka or something like that. Or its own hair.
Communism.
We'll get a downpour of
Communism.
dogs, you know.
Downpour of dogs, yes.
Okay, here you
There
go.
we go.
Find the truth.
So, the cat will eventually get a downpour of dogs, mice, tears, rain, frozen rain, vomit, dog, fish, mice, or the baby's tears. So,
We apologise for the Russian accent.
I like the fact we have dog and dogs.
Downpour of dog. Not many dogs, just the same dog
just-
multiple
All right,
times.
who picked what?
Frozen rain. Side of pork chose it, and it was the
their lie.
Their lie. They lied fourth. Single dog. Rub's lie. I meant to pick dogs. I've also chose the wrong one.
I got
Right.
Nice. Popular answer. My lie.
Your lie. Well done.
Except for me choosing the
And
wrong
it
dog.
was also
Oh, there's also
Stevie's
Stevie's lie.
lie.
Damn.
kind of spooky.
My
Nice
tears.
tears.
Not Echo chose it. It was the
It's the
truth.
truth.
Yeah, Russian. Round. Weird.
So my lie was actually quite close.
Oh, I'm very low down.
Oh, I'm in the lead. That won't last.
DH gets to choose.
Okay, pick a category.
Meat. Barbie, meat, and nude statues together in a row there. Not.
Wow.
Stop repeating it!
Yeah, that was difficult.
matter.
Let me do it for you.
Particular pigs.
Ooh.
It's Piggy.
Miss Piggy.
And the question is, the Hewsum Red Pied is a rare breed of pig that was intentionally bred to resemble blank.
Ooh,
Type in your lies now.
good grief.
Oh.
Ooh, tasting bread to resemble.
So, the Hewsum Red Pied is a rare breed of pig that was intentionally bred to resemble blank. See, we're kind of playing blankety blank as it is.
Yeah.
We're filling in blanks.
The real question is, what bizarre batshit real answer is this?
Yes.
Wombos!
Elephants.
Wish I've got wombles now, damn it.
Something quick or use the light.
Yep,
Hey.
everyone's
Hey,
in.
there we go.
All right, find the truth.
So, it was bred to resemble Gorbachev, Bill Clinton, the flag of Denmark, beef,
Custard.
politicians, Winston Churchill, custard, a flag, or a wild boar.
And what did people pick?
I think I've got it wrong. Yep, I've got it wrong.
Gorbachev. It was my lie.
That's a good lie. Beef! 2
No.
votes. Cosmic
Cosmic
lie.
lie.
How?
Winston Churchill.
How?
2 votes. Side of pork lie.
How ironic a name.
The flag of Denmark.
How?
The truth.
Lord.
So when there's a Danish tragedy, always remember to lower your Hewsum Red Pied to half-staff.
They were trying to get the white cross on a pig.
Oh my god.
Have they never heard of suntan cream?
Oh. Oh god, I am nearly at
Echo's
the
now
bottom.
in the top. I'm second.
I am dying this
It's
round.
only round 1.
Yeah. All the points are in round 2.
Actually, now it's
Hey,
round
look, it's
2.
round
Yep.
2. Strap in because all the points are double.
Yeah.
Double points. Double points.
Side of pork.
Give me a category.
Side of pork. Give me your
Research.
wedding drama.
The Matterhorn again.
Important research.
Leadership.
Dino data.
Dino data.
Denver the Lost
Now
Dinosaur.
listen up. In a rather odd study published in Scientific Reports in 2017, researchers claimed that the T-Rex was blank. Okay, enter your lies.
Okay, that clearly could not possibly be the answer, but I'll see how many people go for that. Anyway,
You know, that's exactly the philosophy I've gone for my answer.
So it means that we've probably got 2 answers that are very similar. If not exactly the same.
Oh, completely different, just chosen on the same philosophy.
Okay, find the truth.
So we have the T-Rex was a herbivore, a scavenger, explosively flatulent, homosexual, still alive, gay, feathered, clinically depressed, or a sensitive lover?
Everyone play the Spot Echo's answer.
Well, you've got two types of faggotry and a song from Portal, you know?
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to go for the most ridiculous answer.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Feathered.
Oh, bullshit.
Popular vote, that was my line!
Yeah, I knew. I was thinking somebody's going to put that, aren't they? A
Scavenger.
which was my line.
Oh, well done. You darn got me.
Homosexual. Echo picked it, and it was
Cosmic's lie.
Still alive.
Hedgie picked it. It was
DH's
lie.
lie.
It was herbivore, isn't it? That's
Yeah, it's
going to
going
be
to
the
be
answer.
herbivore.
A sensitive
sensitive
lover. Side of pork picked it.
And the truth.
Jesus.
Apparently, the dinosaurs used their super sensitive snouts in foreplay, unlike some animals I know.
How would they guess that?
Through study, I guess.
Dino bones.
Hey, I'm lost again.
I'm first again, yay! Won't last.
Ooh, Echo's choice.
All right,
Not
choose a
Echo.
category.
Barbie, leadership, very superstitious.
Matterhorn's been on this rotation for a
see.
while.
Can't be bothered.
Hey, very superstitious.
Okay, here's your question. Early detectives in the Middle Ages believed in cruentation, a superstitious belief that the body of a murder victim would blank in the presence of the murderer. Answer your lies now.
Ooh, it's not actually that. Oh.
Well, I don't mind the lie because it's accepted it.
Yeah. It's really annoying because I know, due to various role plays and things like that, I actually researched it through some of the bullshit in the Middle Ages, so I should vaguely know this one. But that was a while ago.
Everyone's
Okay,
in.
where's the truth?
So, the body of a murder victim would melt, flush red, point, speak, stir, shake, and rattle and roll, come back to life, reanimate, or bleed in the presence of a murderer. Of the murderer.
Of the murderer.
Of the murderer. If I know my Rasputin memes, I think I know the answer.
Ooh.
Rah, Rasputin.
Let's see how things shook
Russia's
out.
gracious love machine. So
Shake. DH chose it.
and it was side of pork's lie. Well done. Stir,
Popular answer.
and it was DH's lie.
Oh, he's got
Nice lie.
house.
DH is now in the lead, I reckon.
Lead.
3.
It's the
Oh,
truth.
truth.
Ooh.
That was a rather short round.
Well, I'm nowhere near first anymore.
No. Convenient scoreboard.
I'm still exactly where I was. Oh no, I've
Oh,
moved up
20
one.
second. I've only gone down one. That's not too bad.
I'm well out of it, so I no longer care.
And it's my choice.
Nude
Select a
statues,
category.
fitness secrets.
Gotta pick it.
Nude statues.
Oh dear.
Okay,
Take it,
focus up.
Hedgesaurus.
In 2017, the Frick Museum in New York City displayed an Antonio Canova statue of a nude blank. Write your lies now.
Modern. Okay, not that
This
answer.
is going to be
That's
interesting.
fine.
So, Frick Museum in New York City. Our American friends are going to have one up on us.
Yeah, we're gonna get so.
Well,
screwed.
this is NYC.
Yeah.
Whoever the
What?
fuck Antonio
Use the lie from me button
Canova.
if
I'm
you're
guessing
stuck.
it's some sort
Not
of
Echo that's still to score.
sculptor or something like that.
Are you two both in?
Select a random one.
Yes, I am. Oh, just in time.
Okay, which one
So-
is the truth?
Mole rat.
They display a nude statue of Bill Clinton, a mole rat, ballet dancer, Donald Trump, shop dummy, child, George Washington, Chef Boyardee, or George Washing. Yes, it weighed a ton.
Oh no, it was a chap called George doing the housework for his missus, and they thought, holy crap, that needs to be immortalised forever because that just doesn't happen.
Mole rat.
Okay, let's take a look.
So, child. Popular answer. Cosmic Lie.
I suggest you delete your internet
Well, hats off
history.
to you.
Ballet
Ballet
dancer.
dancer.
Xavier chose it. It was DH's lie. Points for you. Mole rat. Rhubarb chose it. It was
My
Hedgie's
lie.
lie. George Washington. Popular answer. Because it was the truth.
I cannot tell a lie. It's really cold in here.
Because that was going to be my lie and it told me off. And I was like, oh, okay.
George Washington.
Oh, that's put me back in the lead. But Cosmic is right there.
One good round. Oh, it's the last round. as
Final
well.
fibbage.
Final fibbage.
This is the final fibbage. One question left for triple the points. Good luck.
This could be terrible.
There is a creepy urban legend in Korea about the malicious ghost Akamanto. Before killing you, it will simply ask you if you want blank or blank. Alright, type in your lies.
I am really fucking annoyed now.
I'm going to go for that. Cake or death?
Tell me you haven't written Cake or Death.
I might have. You don't know.
Well, I'm not voting for it.
Maybe it's true.
I'm not winning this round, by the way. Cosmic's won.
Oh, really?
Unless someone else pops up first.
This is really annoying because I swear blind we've had a question along this line.
Nope.
Not this question,
Oh,
a question
here we go.
along
Everyone's
this line.
in.
Alright, pick the truth.
So, it will ask you if you want death or bunga bunga, anal sex or a blowjob, the knife or the truth, heaven or hell, kimchi or cabbage, cake or death, candy or killing, red toilet paper or blue toilet paper, drowning or suffocation. Ooh.
2 there. Highly irrelevant because
Would you like the cake or would you like the death,
The death.
before your death?
Yes.
Okay, what did everyone
Death
pick?
by cake!
cake.
Heaven or hell? 2 answers, and it
That was my
Hedgie's
lie.
lie. Well
Glad I
done.
didn't go for that.
The knife or the truth,
Fuck off.
and it was
Side
Side
of
of Pork's lie.
Damn it.
Good lie.
Oh, they took the bait on that one.
Gonna be
Drowning
Drowning
or
or suffocation,
Kimchi or
Rhubarb
cabbage.
chose it, and it was Cosmic's
Cosmic's
lie.
lie.
Candy or killing, Side of
got
Pork
points.
chose it, and
Yay.
it was Davey's lie.
It's kimchi or cabbage.
Blue toilet paper, red toilet paper.
Oh my god!
Just as long as it's
No.
not whatever those bears use.
Well done, DH.
Oh my word.
Google.
You take the red you take the
Side
blue
of Pork
Yes.
wins. I came fourth in the
You
end.
take the blue toilet paper, you wake up in your bed and you wipe what you want to wipe. You take the red toilet paper, I show you how far the rabbit hole goes and you take it.
Side of Pork also won
Right.
the likes.
Akamanto, also known as red mantle and blue cloak.
Yeah, most liked Side of Pork. Yeah, Side of Pork. Worst liar, not Echo. Only fooled people 5 times.
People ask if they want red paper or blue paper.
Most gullible, Xavier. Comedian, Rhubarb.
Again?
Lots of likes, not too many votes. Least likes, DH. Only got 9
Rhubarb
likes.
got comedian on both.
Best lie, DH was
Yes.
In need of a new phone. Graduate Hog, waiting for his contract to end. Winner, Side of Pork.
Good grief. 11,000 points. It's amazing.
That's not a bad score. Well done, Side of Pork.
Yes, well done.
Oh, wow.
A pig with so many points.
So, yeah, they offer you toilet paper. If you choose, you're fucked anyway.
Well, you've got to pick one, haven't you? What are you going to say? No, I'm not going to pick any.
Apparently, it relates to specific ways of getting killed. So it's like, hi, I'm going to kill you. Choose your death. The
Red toilet paper or the blue toilet paper?
The white one to my left, thank you.
Can I have the not death, please?
Not death. Yes, you must have the cake.
It's not death on the menu.
Yeah, I didn't get. Okay.
Oh, brilliant. Yes. Cake or
I now
death.
have to make an
Excuse me.
apology for Echo because we went through that entire round and I didn't realise he was unmuted.
Oh, really? Never mind.
Oh, that would explain why no one responded whenever I said anything then.
Sorry, Echo.
Don't worry.
I'm juggling lots of buttons tonight. I'm not with it.
Fine.
Anyone have anything for done and dusted?
Yes, we do. But we need to play a song first.
Ah.
Yeah, so let's spin up the old...
I got my nickel ready. Is my quarter.
The acting chops on this fella.
Yeah.
I know, right? Let's see what the jukebox gets for us. It sounds like it's Hedgie's song.
Oh, it is.
The rain is coming down in sheets. Taxi cabs drive to and fro, but none will stop though they flood the streets. No lights are on no matter where I go. I can't get home, so here I'll stay. As long as there's no rent-a-cop in Central Park, it'll be okay. I'll be back tomorrow and then we'll talk. Just remember that it never rains here in New York. Except of course, though when it does, the scent is catching on the breeze, the shifting, swaying of the leaves. It never rains here in New York. Except of course, though when it does, I feel the air begin to freeze and watch my words fly as I breathe. It's never fun to be alone, especially when the weather's cold. No coffee brewing on the heat, no misty windows, no TV repeats. The city is lonely even when the towers reach up to the rain. 6,000 people walk by again. If I could reach them, then I'd be safe. My money is a bummer's now. I've been and gone to many haunts. No cash left in my wallet now, and all I have is rain and wants. But just remember that it never rains here in New York. Except of course, though when it does, the scent is catching on the breeze, the shifting, swaying of the leaves. It never rains here in New York. Except of course, though when it does, I feel the air begin to freeze and watch my words fly as I breathe. It never rains here in New York. Except of course, though when it does, the scent is catching on the breeze, the shifting, swaying of the leaves. It never rains here in New York. Except of course, though when it does, I feel the air begin to freeze and watch my words fly as I breathe. It never rains here in New York. Except of course, though when it does, it never rains here in New York. Except of course, though when it does.
Missed the live show? Never fear. Archives are here. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk to catch up on what you missed.
Hello.
And that was Hedgie's own composition there of It Never Rains Here in New York.
Let's close down the Pornhub site that Hedgie was looking at.
Yeah.
Yes, he calls it Discord.
Yes.
We call it the reason why we don't let the police in the house.
Wow. If I'm doing things correctly.
Oh god. Right, so basically TK is doing a thing with technology. This could A, burn the house down, B, burn the house down, C, not get streamed.
That is very, very zoomed in.
Yes,
They're doing something on a screen on a monitor that's not broadcasting.
There we go.
It's also gone very quiet.
Hey!
Yeah, it's brilliant. It looks fantastic from here.
It is.
Has it gone
None of
quiet for you,
can
Echo?
see it.
Echo, can you hear me?
I can, but you've gone very quiet.
Have I gone very quiet?
Oh, you guys in general, to me, have gone very
Oh,
quiet.
it's probably because they're pissing about with streaming technology.
Yeah, it might be technological shenanigans.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I'll turn you up a bit.
Okay, so he's moved it to a thing that's still not the broadcast camera.
No, you're right. Yeah. Because I don't want to go to the broadcast camera just yet, but I am going to take my headphones off.
So he tries to wrap them round his neck. This is
Kill himself.
yeah. I'm going to stay on the sofa where it's safe.
Do with spend that long in a room with Hedgie.
I think you're now going to be the buttons.
Which button do I need to press?
Just the slider.
That's not a button. Which button do I need to press? The lever! That's not
Pull the lever!
Pull the lever. Wrong lever!
Right. This is going to go badly.
It is going to go badly.
It's going to go badly. Well, I could narrate you opening a door, but I'm fairly sure they can all hear it.
Okay.
It's like fucking live action news.
Yes, it is. Like old days.
Oh, jeez. Steady cam, TK, steady cam.
We don't have that.
I know.
We going now?
Yeah, go now. So,
Pull the lever.
pull the lever.
Pull the lever.
Because it's our birthday.
It is.
And so we have a cake.
We do.
Woo! And we can't have a cake without a candle.
We've got a very special kind.
Yeah.
Candle. It doesn't explode. It's a firework candle we got.
Run away!
Yeah, once it's light, back away.
Otherwise we could be streaming Hedgie's death.
Yes.
Well, I mean, at least it would have been a good 16-year run.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be streaming Hedgie's death because he's had an inability to light.
So, if you would like to be on TigerTails Radio, just send us an email titled I'm better at this than Hedgie.
Come on, this thing won't light.
May have been.
Don't be afraid of it, Hedgie.
Hey, there you go.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think the paper got a little bit dull. Yeah, this is our 16th birthday, and we got a nice little sparkly candle.
Yay! Which is probably really upsetting the autofocus.
Kind of. It's not that bad.
Party, 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 party!
The other one that we used, that was used indoors for TK's birthday cake.
And it set off the fire alarm,
Yes.
which is why we're doing this outdoors now.
Smoke
Hey!
behind you, just the heat.
Okay, you can bring the slider back, Pete.
Okay.
There we go.
I should now go get plates.
I should walk
That we didn't think about.
in front of the camera. And there we go.
Wait.
So yeah.
There we go. Everyone's going, what on earth was going on? The roving reporter? It's like, yes.
Also, I worked out why you suddenly all got very quiet.
Why was that?
Why's that?
I was sat on the volume control for the headset. So I was pushing it down with my bum.
What? Your volume control, are you sitting directly on your desk?
No, it's a little like puck. Because it's got like, so this is using my like work headset. So it has
Oh, I
like a
see.
little puck USB sound card thing.
Oh, good
And I
grief.
managed to drag it off of my desk and under my bum.
I've just realised that with this little setup here, I can actually do a little kind of behind the scenes.
That's true, you can. Is this using OBS Ninja?
Yes.
Haha.
So, since it's the anniversary show, let's do a quick behind the scenes now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you should.
Oh.
Well, I mean, people might actually get to see TK for a change.
This is my view. This is what I see when I'm looking at the show. Except, obviously, the top.
Ooh, showing the secret things.
Yeah. And there's the Discord I get to look at, but I'm normally looking at the YouTube feed, which is why I never talk in Discord.
Ooh.
And that is because it's all powered by the shiny buttons, which no one's allowed to press.
Except for Xavier.
Just now, who got to press the slider?
Yes.
I've pressed the shiny button.
It's true. I do.
The
listen to
shiny
press
buttons.
And it all the show feeds into these lovely mixery things here. And then it all gets broadcast on those two PCs. The one on the left broadcasts the show, the one on the right is where we do Discord. Because we're efficient like that.
Yeah, the right hand one is me.
Yeah, that's you.
Yes, it is.
That one is what's powering all this crap.
Yeah.
We then might have a PlayStation 1 over there.
Yes. It's like,
Okay.
no, you're showing you're showing behind the curtain.
Yeah, and look, there's a Japanese PlayStation 2.
Yes.
And then we have all of the consoles.
Yep. Which never get used.
All of them. Including...
So far, the only one that's been used has been the PlayStation 4, the PS3. That's it.
Right.
We've got a PS3 there.
TigerTails Gaming has been successfully streaming from the Mega Drive, the PS1,
Azalea.
the PS1, the PS1, the PS1.
Yeah.
Mega Drive, Beta X, Mega CD,
Which hasn't been used for at least a year.
Mega Drive cartridge.
Maybe over 2 years.
Excuse me. And yeah. And then there's a Hedgie.
Hello.
He sits on the sofa.
I do.
I don't know if anyone can hear me.
You might be able to.
There's that doors out there.
But yeah, there's my guitar over there, which I use when I'm composing the very small amount of music that I use for my audiobooks.
And there's the camera that films everyone.
Yes, and behind it is the picture that basically started most of the things going on. The infamous "We Can't Hear What's Going On" show. Yeah.
And then, don't look at that.
No, that's behind everything.
That's all wiring.
Yeah. That's what the floor manager sees during this morning.
And then we got the archive.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't like going that fast.
No, it doesn't. It's like, I've got too much stuff to put in. Stop it.
That's one archive. And we have the other archive.
Oh, close the door, otherwise we'll be showing things.
Oh, yeah.
We can't let people know where this secret location is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Archive.
Well, due to coronavirus, very few people have been to the secret location.
I know, that's great. It's great. It's secret.
Archive. Which is good, because if we ever get burgled, we've now got all the footage for an insurance claim. Bring it back to the main camera.
There we go. Oh, that camera's going, oh, I'm all grainy now.
It's like,
Did you touch it before you brought it back? Because it looks a bit grainy.
Does it?
Yeah.
Do.
My face looks very grainy.
I'll come into the lighting.
Ah, that'll be why.
We don't have the studio lights up anymore.
Ah. Yeah, those things you made your dad spend all the money on.
Yes.
Cosmic says, oh, nice vinyl collection.
Thank you. And that's only a quarter of it.
Yeah.
The rest is still in the garage because we haven't got the space to put it up. I have a lot of vinyl. I have
It's
an
like
awful lot of vinyl.
one day when
Yeah,
he's
don't
asleep,
you
you'll basically-
bloody just.
One day when he's asleep, he'll come in and go, where is it all? And I'll be holding a wad of cash going, I did you a favour.
And then I say, will that pay for your funeral?
It's like, joke's on you, I'm donating my body to science.
You could try, but I don't think they'd take you. Oh, Xavier's playing with his mic. I wonder what that noise was.
Yep.
Yes, feel free to fade out.
And fade back in again. Hello.
Okay, we muted Xavier. There we go. So Xavier is mute for a moment. Are you ready yet, Mr. Xavier?
Yes, moved around often enough. So it
Well, yeah, it was my one that I used all the time.
Yeah.
DH says, careful of the carrot cake. Do not knock it over.
got nuts in. Carrot and walnut.
Carrot and walnut.
I'm assuming
Is
it's
it
walnut.
possibly a
otherwise-
Costco cake by any chance?
Could be.
Might be, yeah.
Yeah.
They're very tasty.
They are, yeah.
Oh.
I am sad that I am not there to consume cake.
Don't worry, we will eat your piece for you.
Well, you know how nice it is.
Yeah.
Very. Oh dear.
Well, If it wasn't for the fact that you'd have to stay a metre apart from us, you could have come down to the studio, because
Yeah.
you are allowed now to go to someone else's house.
You are?
That's true, yeah.
You got to stand a metre away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be sat out in the garden.
It's
Yeah.
like when a salesman comes to the door and you're like, stay there. It's alright, you can talk to me, just make sure you stand with your foot away from the threshold.
I need a fork.
Yeah. Well,
Does anybody remember the days of salesmen coming round to the house going, would you like to buy the Encyclopedia Britannica?
yeah, and then people cottoned on to it being a con, and they were actually being aggressive and forcing people who didn't want product to buy product. So, you know, that stopped. Strange that.
But yeah, that was a little studio tour
Yes.
to celebrate episode 16 years of TigerTails Radio.
We've managed to keep going.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it will still be going in another 16 years?
16 years.
If any of us
That's
are
a
still
long
alive
time.
by that time.
Yeah, if we haven't been killed by either coronavirus or cancer or falling in front of a bus.
57. It's like, would I want to stay up till 10 o'clock at 57?
I will hopefully be in
Yeah.
Canada by that time, because I don't want to be here for another that many more years.
And as I possibly could still be there, but I think I'd be fueled by wine.
So you'd be like the British Uncle Cargay, basically.
No, he'd be a middle-aged old woman, so, yeah.
Or both.
Or
I mean,
both.
one or the other.
Oh.
Except I couldn't be Uncle Cargay because I have so many shitty views. But anyway, moving swiftly on.
Yes.
So yes, that was TigerTails Radio, season 12, episode 32. Mm-hmm. Or otherwise known as show 941, if you're keeping count. So we're rattling our way over to show 1000.
Potentially. Another celebration.
Yeah, I mean, I've predicted, and I could be wrong here, that season 13, episode 39, will be show 1000. Mm-hmm. Now, that's only a prediction. It may not
Only
be that
prediction.
exact one, but that's what I've predicted based on timings and depending on how many test shows season 13 requires, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
But looking through the comments in the Discord there, Ditch and Cosmic is saying happy anniversary and happy birthday.
Yes.
Yay.
Let's have another buzzer. There we go.
Yeah. There's like nothing to see behind the curtain.
Nothing to see here. Nothing.
Cosmic, because I sold a great deal of mine. Couldn't afford to store it. I thought rightly, well, it'll be an MP3, but I miss all my import singles from the early 80s. Aw. See, this is why I don't get rid of my shit, because I know I'll miss it. And it has been proven, because I got rid of a few PS2 games, because I backed them up on a hard drive, and I've got a couple of PS2s that are modded to play games from hard drive. But I still miss having the physical media, because those hard drives are unreliable as hell!
Yes, you somehow managed to back it up onto stuff that dies.
And so, I now have another PC under my main desk that will be used to try and rescue those games off those hard disks. So at least then I've got the ISO files, so I can at least back them onto new hard drives that don't fail quite so often. That's the plan!
Or the cloud.
I can't play PS2 games off the cloud!
It's not the cloud. It's just somebody else's computer.
That too. Oh, there. I think I'm going to play one more song, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, why not? Because it'll give us time to eat cake, and then we can
Yeah.
finish the show off. So, let us see what the old Winamp jukebox is doing. Let's just get rid of the backing music, and
My quarter ready?
for the last time in the celebration show, Winamp jukebox, play. What will it choose? Well, I just can't say.
Round and round she goes.
hey.
And she's chosen my favourite piece of backing music. It is Turnus from Sanxion 7.
I want my money back.
Tiger Tails Radio. Be part of it. Chat in the Discord server and talk directly to the hosts. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk now.
Yep, so that was Sanction 7 with Eternus. You hear a lot of Sanction 7 during the show because it's our backing music.
Are you going to put us back on?
I have.
No,
know you haven't.
he's going to put the title card back on.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh, that. Sorry, I was aligning audio buttons.
Hello. Technical monkey fail. Well, at least it wasn't you failing to bring up the microphones and us
And that's basically
talking
going...
for a while.
Yeah, and plus I've eaten cake now, so.
Nom,
Cake.
It is very tasty cake.
It is very tasty cake.
Oh, so we've overrun. That's fine. We can overrun some more.
I told you we would. And Hedge has managed to dig up the open mic news episode,
Yes, I did.
which we're not going to play now.
No. Well, if you're interested in anything that we have done previously, you can find us on tigertailsradio.co.uk. There is an archive of sorts of a lot of our stuff. There are episodes where we've done this before and gone over bits and pieces. Special episodes where we've shown some things. Not all of it. And there is also the Furpedia page that exists.
The Wikifur page, you mean?
Wikifur, that's the one.
Furpedia.
I dread to even think.
We are also on Facebook as well as Twitter, and you can indeed find our other sister pages on YouTube at TigerTails TV and TigerTails Gaming. Radio is on Monday at 8:30. TigerTails Gaming is 8:30 on Friday.
I just love that. TigerTails Radio is a radio show on the internet. Ooh.
Don't, because I will murder you. It's like my tolerance of furry culture, being a furry, because I this is a furry radio station, we are furries. It's like, furry, ooh, die in fire! But I'm cute! No, you'll be cute when you're on fire! But I'm adorable! So was Bambi's mom! Look what happened to her!
Too soon.
Oh, please.
Wow.
Please.
It's like, there's the thing. When is it no longer too soon? What is the time limit?
About 8 nanoseconds after the event.
I say. Because
Yep.
you know, it's still like, what's the word, sore to make fun of the Second World War. It's going, ooh, people died for you. It's like, when can we start making jokes about that?
People are and have been, so that point you've tried to cause.
Well, they've done it with the First World War, because Blackadder did it, but they haven't done it with the Second World War yet.
We've only just finished paying the debt for that one.
Dad's Army.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
So, yeah. Plus
Fine.
any
I'm wrong. Fine.
any
I can make
foreign-
all the jokes about the Second World War I like.
for national comedy things that have been done anyway. Right, so bit of done and dusted whilst TK's...
If you've got something for done and dusted?
Yes.
Yeah, because speaking of furry stuff...
Yeah.
I was going to say there was no done and dusted because we had cake, but if we've
Yeah.
got stuff for done and dusted, that's even better.
Well, the cake was nice, and
In
it's
that
still
case,
nice.
Let me play the jingle.
Yes.
I didn't expect there to be any done and dusted.
You expect
It's that time where the cast of Tiger Tails Radio review stuff badly. This is Done and Dusted.
Hey, so you've probably seen this across your feeds if you're within the furry community. You'll have probably seen this mentioned by a furry, by them going, oh look, furry anime, isn't it good? So this is on Netflix and it's BNA, or Brand New Animal. It's not good.
Really? I'm enjoying it. I'm still watching it.
It's a popcorn anime by a studio that has done far better popcorn anime that was developed by the founders and creators of a far, far better popcorn anime. It tries to be deep, but the same studio did far better deep, even though it had faults. So this is a world, BNA is set in a world where beastmen exist. These are apparently people who are beasts, who can appear to be people as well as beasts, and the inevitable conflict between humanity and beastman. So there is a city where they all go off and live, not called Zootopia, however it is called Anima.
Anima
Rather
City,
than-
yes.
Isn't Anima one of the sorceresses in Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah. And this follows the storyline of a girl called Michiru Kagimori, who is a student who...
Not Harashima Mitsurugi.
No, a student who, a year before this point, suddenly became a Beastman. And by suddenly became a Beastman, we mean a Tanuki.
Yes.
Which you don't
Even
really...
though she thought it was a raccoon.
Yeah,
she was a raccoon.
Everyone thinks it's a raccoon because
looks like a raccoon.
And looks like a raccoon.
Yes.
But apparently, if it doesn't have stripes, it's a Tanuki.
Indeed.
She heads to the city. You have a brief sequence of how humanity treats Beastmen. So, you know, hunt them down for reasons?
Oh, fun.
It's kind of implied that it's for sport, but you sit there and you go, you've got a fucking crossbow and it's murder.
Yes.
It's
It's like, we don't like you because you look different, and you smell different, and you sound different.
Well,
like,
this is where
real world parallels.
This is where it starts to fall over, because it's like, oh, it's a serious topic. You don't literally have people driving after you with crossbows.
Maybe they do in America. Or in Japan.
It's trying to make a point, but the trouble is it then gets completely demolished by the fact that she's rescued by a bunch of people who fleece her for money to get her to Anima City. And then you sit there and you go, what person in their right mind is going to attempt to try and kill a Beastman when they could be anywhere from Beast Mouse to Beast fucking Lion? I feel
Is
we've
this
got...
just Bloody Raw, the anime.
It feels like it.
Bloody throw the anime.
Which, especially at certain points. So she arrives at Anima City, there's a festival, and she encounters various characters, including the person who fleeced her. She gets robbed, so all her money is gone, so she attempts to try and get that back. During the course of a lot of this, she runs into a very tearful wolf, who becomes important later on down the story. There is a bomb. She ends up involved. There's a fight between various beast animals and this wolf guy who's rather pissed off that they interrupted the festival. The wolf being Shiro Ogami, not Okami, as I thought they were saying, Ogami.
Edge, have you farted?
I don't think so.
No. And
There's a
he
fart
has mysterious backstory, which you learn through this. She has mysterious backstory, which you learn through this. There are various side characters that appear. The reason why I say this is not a good anime, it tries to be an episodic of the week style event in certain cases. It's only 12 episodes, so it doesn't have enough room to perform, but it will do crazy batshit episodes. That's cool. But then it tries to be serious and run across a serious topic again. Badly. It tries to present a city, modern day, and go, this is them being cultural to, look, this is us being humanity, or as good as humanity. They also have fucking slums. And the rule of the city is survival of the fittest, despite the fact you have a police force. And jobs. And currency. You know, it's like butting heads in the middle of the street. Yeah, you kind of understand that, but the police are going to turn up and stop you because you're fucking causing congestion. Clearly. So there's a lot of crossing mismatches, and the reason it's a popcorn is because you do have to kind of turn your brain off to enjoy a good chunk of it. There are some fantastic fights and fantastic fun bits.
I will say, an episode called Greedy Bears is very, very amusing.
Yeah, this one is quite particular, and we'll get to this when we start doing the comparisons back. But it does build up. The big problem is this does have a twist that you don't really see coming and has no build up. And then you ask the serious question: why the fuck does X twist do this anyway? Really? Why? Why change anything you were doing beforehand for this? Because afterwards it changes fucking nothing. And it's like, okay, well, Beastmen good, humans bad. No. There's a lot of pull-aways from this, and some people have tried to use this as a pull-away to go, oh look, this is a representation of liberalism. This is a representation of how the right treat the left. This is a representation of how the left treat the right. Whereas I sat there and look at it, it's fun, it's amusing, but there's a whole bunch of bullshit that's been put in this story to try and be serious, when on top of it is a massive pile of comedy anime and batshit crazy. The batshit crazy doesn't have enough room, however, to fill and develop. Now, this is from Studio Trigger. These are the guys who have also developed Darling in the Franxx, Little Witch Academia, which I've not watched, but I'm tempted to.
Is that a spin-off of My Hero Academia?
No, nothing to do with My Hero Academia. They're also the guys who did Kill la Kill. I go back to Darling in the Franxx for the seriousness, because that entire run of 24 episodes, serious to a T, lovely bits of humour where it needs to be, ending, yeah, but it managed to have and approach serious topics without fucking them up. B&A kind of does that. Kill la Kill, a popcorn batshit crazy escalation of, well, we're going to have a fight, and now we're going to have another fight, and now we're going to have a bigger fight, now everyone's going to get naked, now we're going to have a bigger fight.
Is that the one with clothes that come to life?
This is the one with clothes that come to life. This is the one with the terrorist organisation called Nudist Beach. This is what everyone goes,
wow,
fan service! And I sit there and go, what, the guys who strip butt naked? No full flash, but my god, the lens flare, fantastic. and it's done is like, he's trying to be so serious, but stripping the lights and the declaration is like, yeah, it's like anime's just being injected into your eyeballs. So this is the studio that made that, and B&A is nowhere near that level. And Studio Trigger were created from the guys who originally created Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann being the biggest, manliest mecca of batshit craziness and escalation, which went, oh, well, there's an escalation to a villain, plot twist, there's an escalation to a villain, plot twist, fucking throw galaxies at each other. Because Gurren Lagann. So it's very hard for me to watch B&A and go, oh, it's fun, but not look back at stuff like that and go, they're trying for it. The anime style certainly is trying for it. That particular episode that Hedges mentioned very much highlights the Gurren Lagann Kill la Kill style, but it does fail to be serious, and it does kind of ruin the comedy when it can't mix it, because it's like, oh, it's fun, try to be serious, but that's not quite right. And
it does, I agree with you, it does flip-flop. For example, Greedy Bears is absolute insane, ridiculous comedy, and then the next episode is incredibly serious, deals with serious sort of intense evil and things like that. It is absolutely crazy.
It's a popcorn anime, but it's not one I would certainly go out and say is a brilliant popcorn anime to watch. It's alright. It's not Beastars.
No.
And it's certainly not on the same level as something like Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann, which nail what it's supposed to do far better, in my opinion. So, whilst I enjoy it, I wouldn't necessarily recommend B&A to yourselves. You've probably already had it recommended. It's alright at best.
It's very trash.
It's not very trash, but it's not...
It's not...
No, it's about very stuff, and it's trash.
It's basically, I mean...
You can sit in the same room whilst it exists, and that's fine. It doesn't try and jump on you and, yiff away.
It's sort of like if you rented a video and went, yeah, it's basically a fun film to watch, but I'm not going to buy it and I'm not going to rent it again.
In all fairness, I'd be like, why the hell am I renting video in this age of DVD and...
I keep forgetting. There's like young people going, what?
What's a video?
Dusted. So we have had 16 years of TigerTails Radio. You have watched, listened to, joined in.
2 hours of it, yes.
With 16 years of TigerTails Radio.
Yeah.
And if you want to find out more, we are indeed on our website. But we do need to wrap it up because it is
bedtime.
Past 10:30. We're fucking old.
Yes, it is. Even though we used to
Sorry,
broadcast for
need to
3
go
hours
sleep,
every night.
Wake up next morning for...
Yeah, but Hedgie is very much showing his age, though, isn't he?
Yes,
You
he
know?
is like 1 billion years old now.
Yeah, we are fucking
I'm
old.
technically the life, universe, and everything. 42!
You're about to say you were the youngest here, weren't you?
No.
No.
I'm not the youngest here.
No.
By a long shot.
Youngest here is him over there.
Me, because I'm
Echo
in
is
the room.
down
But Echo is the youngest in the realm of people we can hear.
In the realm
Yeah,
of
in the
TigerTails Radio
cast,
staff
I'm the youngest.
members,
Yes.
he is.
I am a wee background.
However, I am technically the oldest of the staff members, whereas TK is technically the youngest here.
Yes, I'm the youngest in the building.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Same age as my sister.
We'd be stretching, but yes.
Considering I've just turned 39 as well. With being the youngest here, it feels weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Discussing ages. So we will be back on Monday at 8:30 for more TigerTails Radio as we actually start to approach the end of
Yeah, this was episode
Season
32,
12.
so we've got 20 episodes left.
the last third-ish kind of thing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Or last fifth, I don't know.
Madness. On Friday, we will be on TigerTails Gaming, playing more Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks.
Gonna finish the fucking game.
We might even finish it this
the
episode.
fucking game.
Maybe the next one, but yeah, we're at least 1 or 2 episodes away from the end, with any luck, unless, of course, it kicks our ass and we take ages to finish it.
Or it crashes and we throw fucking everything out the window.
Yes. And you've seen how much stuff we have now, because we did the backstage tour. And you've seen how much window we've got to throw it out of.
But anyway, we will stop taking up your valuable time and allow you to do what you do.
Sleep.
But it is time for us to say goodnight.
Yes, it is.
So it is a good night from the Echo in his remote faraway studio.
Indeed. Good night, everybody.
And it's a good night from the Xavier.
Good night, everyone.
It is a good night from Captain Hedgington.
Good night, everybody.
And it is a good night from myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching and listening to this episode, and indeed the last 16 odd years of TigerTails Radio. We should be back next week, filled with cake, and having a jolly good time. But until then, it's night-night, everybody. Night, night.
Night.